So in question 5, we're told the picture shows a molecule of water. Relative to the suitable coordinate axis, the oxygen atom is positioned at point A, which has coordinates as shown. The two hydrogen atoms are positioned at points B and C as shown in the diagram below. So don't panic about this being a bit of water. It's just to kind of give a real life example, if you will. What we really just need to focus on is this bit here. And we're asked in part A to express AB and AC in their component forms. So this is pretty straightforward. So we just need to know AB, their component forms, which is the same as B minus A, which is B, which is minus 10, 18, 7. Minus A, which is here, which is 2, negative 2, 2, 5, negative 2, 2, 5, which is going to be negative 10 minus 2, which is going to be negative 8, and 18 minus 2 is going to be 16, and then 5 minus 7 is going to be 2. Okay, so that's your first one. And then asks us to find out AC, so AC exactly the same way, equal to C minus A. So C is negative 4, negative 6, 21, minus 2, 2, and 5. So negative 4 minus 2 is going to be just minus 2. Negative 6 minus 2 is going to be negative 8. And then 21 minus 5 is going to be 16. Okay, and then I think, yeah, you just get your 2 marks, one for each, getting them correct. So 1 mark there and 1 mark there. So okay, on to the meat of the question, which is part B. Part B. Hence or otherwise find the size of the angle BAC. So we want to find this angle in here. Okay, so we need to make sure that the vectors are pointing away from each other, and we are given A to B and A to C, so yes, they are pointing away from each other, which is good. Okay, so we're going to be using the formula from our formula sheets of cos theta is equal to A dot B all over magnitude of A is magnitude of B. Magnitude of B. So in our case, it's going to be A dot AB times AC all over the magnitude of AB and the magnitude of AC. So it's probably easiest just to work this out component by component and then substitute it back in. So it's going to be equal to, well, this is just dot notation from our 2 previous answers. So it's minus 8 times minus 2 plus 16 times negative 8 plus 2 times 16. This is probably one for the calculator, so well, some of these we can do in our head. So minus 2 times minus 8 is just going to be 16, and then 16 times negative 8 is going to be plus a negative 128 plus 32 plus 16, 32. So when we put that together, it's 16 plus negative 128 plus 32 equals negative 80. Negative 80. Okay, so now we need to work out the magnitudes of AB and AC, which is equal to the square root of 8 squared plus 16 squared plus 2 squared, negative 8. It doesn't matter if it's getting square rooted. Equals, and then you might notice that is actually, they've got the same components, A, C, but just in a different order. So it's negative 2 squared plus negative 8 squared plus 16 squared. So square root of 8 squared plus 16 squared plus 2 squared is equal to 18. And this will be equal to 18 too. And because everything is squared and square rooted, you don't need to worry about the signs in this term just here. So now we actually have all the components, and we can substitute this into our equation. So we have cos theta is equal to minus 80 all over 18 times 18, which is, well, 18 is 18, which is going to be equal to, well, we'll just write this in our calculator. So theta is going to be the inverse of minus 80 over 18 squared. So what does that equal? Minus 80 all over 18 squared equals 104.3 degrees. So 4.3 degrees. Okay. So yeah, that looks about right to me. So where did you get the marks from in this question? Well, you get 1 mark for evaluating your A dot B. I should probably put in here A B dot A C. You get a mark for doing that. Then you also get a mark for working out this here. You get a mark for substituting in, and then you get a mark for evaluating your final answer. Perfect. So that's 4 out of 4.